All right, so this is the other garage. Oh, you got the lift. Oh boy.
This is.
Well, you don't have to uncover that one. What's up top here?
That's a 36 Bentley.
That's a Bentley?
Yeah. That's that was 12 years. Took me 12 years. That's a complete frame up restoration. I mean, I took the entire body off and started from scratch. This one I'm about to get out for the spring.
Wow.
This is one of my paint jobs.
It's gorgeous. And this is a Studebaker too? Oh man. This is, what is this, a Studi? Oh, this is the, yeah. Wow.
An 8-cylinder, straight 8, 3-point.
A straight 8. So yeah, they're all going that way.
Yeah.
Cool.
You tell me
This paint job is gorgeous, man.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I really like the paint job because that's the only thing I do that shows.
Yeah. and this is a Lotus?
This is the Lotus over here. I'll show you this here. But the real beauty of this one is unique. This is, there's only one other of these in the country. I know there's one other one.
Wow.
I don't think it's in this kind of shape, but it's one other.
Well,
This is
geez.
called an opera coupe. I'll show you.
A what?
Opera coupe.
Opera coupe.
What are
Well, battery.
Huh. That's no good. Looks like the battery is kapootzt. I don't know why. That, oh, maybe I could have disconnected. I'm sorry. I'd like to show you. Look inside the.
Oh, it's got the roses and stuff
It's-
back there. Yeah.
Yeah, it has. God damn.
Little lamps and.
Well, yeah, it has corner lights, cut glass corner lights, crystal bud vases.
Yeah.
Beautiful, and every window has a shade like this.
Nice.
And what the reason it's an opera coupe? There's no front seat for a passenger,
Right.
and except the little fold-up, which you don't use. They call it an opera coupe because in 1930, when the people went to the symphony or the opera, they went. Gentlemen always white tie, tails, top hat. The box over in the corner is for the gentleman's top hat because it wouldn't fit in the car.
Oh, yeah.
That's for the top hat. I don't know what happened to my light. Obviously, the battery is
So that's a stick shift. Is it?
surprising. But anyway, so this seat then was for the lady's gown. They took out the seat so she could sit back here,
Uh huh.
and her gown would be here. And when they got to the symphony, it wouldn't be all wrinkled. So that's why they called it an opera. There was always the top. This is metlace trim with the gold thread in it.
Wow.
It's all the top of the line. It's mounted to about between 4 and 5 Fords or Chevys is what this one cost.
Wow.
And in 1930, in the Depression, there weren't many people could afford them. You know.
Yeah.
And so.
But you
what
got
happened-
one.
The reason there's only 2 of them left that I know of, and I'm quite sure I know. The guy told me. In fact, I followed up on one. He said, "Yeah, it is like this." They had. Because one guy had one, but he wanted a full seat, so he changed it. But that destroys the fact,
Right.
Because they made less than 1,500 in 2 years, 700 a year
Very unique.
of the opera coupes.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as I know, there's only 2 left. This is one of them.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's probably the nicest one of the whole bunch. But this took me 9.5 years. This is 12 years. But this one I had to make new. This whole piece, this fender here is all new. I had to get a sheet of aluminum and hammer out this piece here by hand. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry you can't see it, but this is what Rolls-Royce. This one Rolls-Royce owned Bentley, and it's what they call a sports sedan, and it's good for about 100 miles an hour.
Here, let me get out of your way.
This one in 1930 was good for 80. They guaranteed them 80 miles an hour. And where on earth they ever went 80 in 1930? Yeah. But I'm sorry I started up, but I can't because there's no coolant in it.
No, it's fine.
And but this all the pinstriping is. I did not do the pinstriping. Pinstriping is just a particular talent that either you got it or you don't got it. And I had to make a lot of parts for this car.
Wow.
The engine was decent. It wouldn't run because the carburetor was shot. But
boy, it's worth putting that into it.
Yeah.
Looks like an Excalibur kind of with the
I'll
lights.
find out what happened. Because really, there's no drain on the battery. So, but I don't know. I may have even disconnected it. I don't think I did. But
When's the last time you ran it?
Well, I haven't driven it since fall, because I drain the water out of it, see, and then just leave it. Nope. The battery is, this is connected here. So, whatever's problem, I'll get my charger out and I'll put the charger on. But this is...
I like the horn.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
That was pretty common horn, but it's loud, but it won't be loud with the battery.
No, nothing.
I don't know, that is really surprising. But for instance, it didn't have a horn button.
Right.
I got it. But Studebaker still has the blueprints from the original cars. So you can order a blueprint. So I order a print of the horn button, and then I make it on my lathe. I make a replica horn button. Isn't it?
Wow, it's creative.
Yeah. Well, that's the fun part. And then a lot of looking for parts. And yeah, but I'm really bothered because I'm sorry, it really looks nice inside. I am not a show person. I don't go to many shows. But
Well, we appreciate this little tour here.
I mean, well, yeah, but I'm talking about some guys love these cruise-ins, and that's fine for them. That's their part of the hobby. It's just not my part of the hobby. My part of the hobby is taking an old beat-up car and making it run. Anyway, this one, nothing sounds quite like a Lotus. This one up here is, the Bentley is a pretty highly refined engine, especially for, I'll push it up a little bit. This one you get in differently.
Boy, it's a small fit, huh?
Keeps you young. That's the electric fuel pump.
Oh, okay.
no fuel light in it.
Well, it smells like fuel. Oh, the light's gonna go out.
Push your foot. Yeah, just a little bit. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I gotta shut the pump off. Problem with it is that this new fuel we have is so different than it was when these cars were made. It's so much more volatile today.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it just evaporates so quickly.
Here's Sally.
What?
I'm gonna run to the grocery store.
Okay, now.
Thanks again, Jeff.
Okay, great meeting you.
Now, while I know there's one other in the country like this, I know of no other of the pickup trucks. And as far as I know, this is the only one in the country.
Wow.
Again, it's British, and I get them weird. Like 3 of my 5, I got 3. This is right-hand drive, right-hand drive, right-hand drive. This one I got from a couple in Canada. This is only my 3rd Lotus in over 40 years, but I totaled the one before this, and so I was looking for another one. And a friend of mine who
What year is the Lotus?
this one is a 74.
74?
Yeah. So, but it's do a paint job. I'm gonna paint this one. This one, a lady let me use her garage, and so while she had it, she dropped a suitcase on it. And punch.
Oh, yeah, I see a
This
couple
hit-
dimples
this hit-
there.
This hits the engine,
Yeah.
and she just popped the paint. So
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna repaint the whole thing, but it's not.
Well,
Steyr-
that's not the
Steyr
worst.
Standard paint job.
No, it's in great shape.
Well, no, but I can do better. And this is a Steyr standard paint job.
Yeah.
There's no orange peel, nothing.
No, it's like
This,
glass.
it's terrible, very difficult car to paint because of all these lines like this.
No, that's
And-
pinstriping.
You have to learn to tape
Pull the
them.
tape. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something I don't know how to do. That's for sure.
But this, you can see it better.
Oh, the suitcase rack.
Get an idea. Oop. Yeah, I have this out to get a new handle. Oh, I can't see it. Down here, and what it says, made in South Bend, USA. Something made in South Bend, Indiana.
Wow.
So I put that in there. But, yeah. But this one, I've just got some new bearings to put in the springs, but other than that, it's ready to go. It drives very nicely. This one, by far the most work. The Bentley was so rotten.
Yeah.
It was just, see, they're built on wood. This is all wood, that's wood.
Really?
And the wood inside the body rots. And this one was completely shot. This one, not bad at all. But it was just terrible.
Wow.
And this one is, but this one's completely.
Well, you keep yourself busy, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
And how old are you?
91.
91?
Yeah. Be 92 in October.
All right.
Yeah. So I gotta go get my battery charger and hook it up on here.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it could have drained. There has to be some kind of drain. You know,
Maybe you left the light on.
I never noticed there's a paint. There's a paint.
A little bit.
And I guess that could be possible, but it's whatever it was doesn't say much for my handlebar. But I have done that. These I have the cutoff
Mm-hmm.
because it has a radio and things that have a memory and it drains. But there's nothing to drain it here unless I stupidly left the off now. Yeah.
Nothing. All right.
Anyway,
Well,
this is
well, thanks a lot for the tours.
Only 6-volt system I got. This is what takes time.
6
Jeff.
volt, huh?
This, back in 1930, you only got one tail light. There were not two tail lights, only one.
Really?
In 1937, my grandparents in their Ford, they only got one tail light. The extra tail light was another $10 or $15. But I drive my cars, and in this urban area particularly, you want tail lights and directional signals and that. Well, try to find a stock that matches
Oh, yeah. The
That.
this part and
Well-
the.
that I made. I made this.
Mm-hmm.
And you take around, I had to turn this. This is bigger here than it is here. So I had to put that on my lathe and turn the taper so it actually gets smaller and then bend it this way.
Wow.
And anyway, it took me a good couple of months to figure out all the product I need to make these parts.
And it says stop in there.
Yeah,
huh?
and
That's
you hit
pretty
the
neat.
stoplight like that. So it didn't have either taillight when I bought it. It had the stanchion, but it didn't have the taillight.
Huh.
But I keep hunting and asking people, and finally I find them.
So you modified one.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, at any rate, that's about the new bearings go in here. I've got to redo this. It's a long story, but it's got ball bearings in there. Most of them, like the Bentley, the same thing. Leaf springs. The spring turns on a pin. You know, this is the spring, and a wear. This is a bushing here, and this is usually bronze, and then a steel bushing. Well, it wears and pretty soon it rattles around. Well, Studebakers thought they had a good idea. Instead of just a bronze bushing, they put ball bearings in there so it rolled on the ball bearings. And not a good idea because now, instead of the weight being transferred to the whole bushing, the weight of the car is transferred to two little balls. And what it did, it wears grooves.
Yeah,
in-
not
in
wears
the
it out.
bushing.
Yeah.
So another guy in Washington said, no, better idea is needle bearings that surround the whole thing. Now it turns on needle bearings. Well, I've got a set of the needle bearing pins, but it's a big job to take these out and machine them and put the needle bearings. So that's the only real big thing I have left. Just a couple of my welding. So,
All right, Steve. Well, thanks for the tour.
that's all right.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
for showing up and
Yeah.
And did you ever get around to eating that sandwich?
Yes, I did. Thank a lot.
Isn't that nice? It's the original. Subway. We had the mushy bread, and I worked in a bakery for 15 years, and I know that.